I thought it'd be a good time to basically make a little update on the channel. So, um, the weather's getting colder. It's almost rolled around to 2 years on YouTube. Yeah, I'm coming up on 300 subscribers. I'm playing some new games, and I'm meeting a lot of new people. Um, well, I wanted to say thank you to everyone who's watched me on YouTube. I don't really express it too much, but I wouldn't be where I am currently in life without the support of people I met on YouTube. I know it's kind of like weird almost to thank random people who I oftentimes don't even meet in real life, but being on YouTube and talking to people has inspired me to pursue new stuff, like career-wise, and even, well, I guess reassess my mental health a little bit. So, a lot of good has come out of doing this whole YouTube thing so far. And I hope I can get... we keep them in. You know what? We keep the mess ups in. I hope I can keep doing this for a long, long time. Um, and I guess here's the half of the video everyone wanted to get to. How is my elf just typical elf? Because I've mentioned a few times that he doesn't have a name, and there is no name. I've jokingly made up names a couple of times too. But you're not gonna find an actual name for this elf. That's because he comes from a tribe of elves that really respect names. They have long, long names. That, oh my fucking god, my ambient music. You know what? We keep it in. We keep it in. We keep the mess ups in. Um, he comes from a line of elves that have long names. They use these long names basically to recount all of the events that have happened in their life, as well as all of the accomplishments they've made. So, what does a young elf do when they have no accomplishments to their name other than being born? They go out and do something crazy, of course. Well, normally elves would go out and do adventures, or accomplish some work of art, or master a skill. But this elf thought, it'd be funnier than doing anything that, like, normal people do. Let's go mess with the Fae. So, my elf went and wandered the woods until they came across a Fae. Now, the Fae didn't try and trick the elf, until like a while into the conversation. So the elf was a little thrown off guard, and when the Fae asked, "Hey, what's your name, bud?" My elf thought, "Great idea, awesome idea, honesty." So, if you're wondering why it's just typical elf, it's because there's nothing else. I mean, you can make up nicknames, you can call the elf whatever you want to call him, but there's not really any name that he still has. It's the only name he has left, typical elf. And if anyone wants to know, here, get in here real close here. We'll even turn off the ambient music because we're done with that whole that whole vibe. If anyone wants to know the real reason why I'm typical elf, making sure no one's watching, I am a big typical gamer fan, and watching one of their YouTube videos, I can't remember which one, about them basically saying, "Hey, if you want to, you should start being a YouTuber." Kind of inadvertently inspired me to be a YouTuber. And the name Typical Elf isn't trying to rip off Typical Gamer or anything. It's just that it's a pretty on the nose homage to the person who was kind of the like main tipping points for me trying and being a YouTuber. So if you want to know who should you thank beyond all else for having to put up with me every day and having me in your alerts and having me DM you on Discord, discord.com. Please join. I need more friends. Is this serious? Join. Well, thank Typical Gamer. Or don't. They probably have no fucking clue who I am. Anyways, getting to a more comfortable distance and a higher point because dominance has to be asserted. I think I just had a fucking Commodore 64 loading screen there. Holy shit. Um, Thank you. If you're watching, I planned every step besides how I'm gonna end this. I'll end it like this.